Hey guys, um, I've updated you guys on why there's been some Grow Garden stuff, Roblox, gaming things on here. After I made that video, I realized there wasn't actually that much, but there was intent for some, so you will see more. Um, and with that, right now, what you're getting is a review, a parent review, meaning this is me showing you as a parent how to start playing Grow a Garden. If you want to get into Roblox to be able to play with your kids, but you don't know where to start because there's like 1,000 games on on Roblox. The account is free. This is me taking a moment before we get started to just give you some little tidbits. Your account is free, and you can play it on your phone. I would encourage any parent, if you have a kid that likes to game, to at least test out the games or deep dive research about the game, watch videos on the game before you actually let them play. Um, you have all these people out there that get mad that kids get addicted to games. All games are addictive. They give you dopamine. If you have a kid with ADHD, they'll be even worse. If you have a kid on the spectrum and they fixate on things, it could be even worse of a video game addiction. So time limits are important. But also understanding the game, to understanding that they could get in a spot in the game where if their timer's going off, now they're losing that entire hour of gameplay because they can't save at the spot that they're at when you're like, oh, the timer's going off. Um, so researching games and understanding it so you understand why your kid might be upset when you go, okay, it's time to get off, or games you might not want them to play, or you might want to make sure that you're putting in parent restrictions because of what the type of game it is. Um, Ironically, I found that some of the worst trash talkers in games are kids. So take that for what it is. There are, because Roblox is what it is, they do put up, they do have age restrictions when making the account right off the bat. So that way the account is flagged if it's a kid under 13 playing Roblox. There are restrictions for the voice chat and everything, but those are in the game and you should be aware. There is actual typing chat. A beautiful thing with gaming, though, is it does help your kid get better at typing on the keyboard. But even that can come with a price, depending on the game. So this game that I'm getting ready to show you is fairly low key, but uh, the kids do get very animated and into when they have a super rare pet and they're going to go trade it. Now, that should go down some because they have trading tickets, so the stakes aren't as high if someone's scamming them with the trading tickets, so that is good. But all that aside, that's not what I'm here to show you. I'm just showing you these baseline things of the game and why I think this is actually a great game for an adult, for just a time waster, giving you a little hit of dopamine and distraction from the world. I do highly recommend this game. It is fun. It is simplistic. It's not meant to be something crazy, um, but it's great. And for older gamers, if nothing else, you might find yourself getting addicted to it because of the admin interaction in this game. So let's go ahead and take a look at this so you can see what I am talking about.
Hello, hello. So I have Grow Garden on, and we're gonna get started. Well, I have Roblox up. When you get into Roblox, if you've paid any attention to your kids at all when they're getting in, you've probably seen this screen. I imagine at least seeing this screen maybe to buy them Robux or to help them figure out how to add a friend. So I imagine unless you're completely removed from your kids, you have some idea of how to do this. So I clicked on Grow Garden, and you can click play. That will take you to public servers. If you don't want to deal with some kid looting your stuff, like stealing your fruit, your big precious fruit, you would want to do a uh, private server. The private servers are free, which is great on Grow a Garden. And now it's not showing on the screen over here, but there are private servers, and it shows me all the ones that I can go to based on my friends. And I'm going to mine now. One of my friends is in there. It's actually an adult too. For a kid to, or a kid or adult, let's be real on that, steal your fruit, they do have to have Robux. And I always tell the kids that are playing with me, just ask if you want the fruit or grow more. It's really not that big of a deal. Um, so this is about to be the game in a nutshell. Let me get around that. You have a sign here, and the thumbs up is people that like your garden. Typically, too, it's your friends. They have recently made it so we have save slots, so we can have two garden layouts. Um, I have bought mine, but I have not done anything with it. So it's just there. When I actually like get ready to start doing something with it, I might do a video of that. That is a really huge fruit. That's not always the case. I did the sprinkler method on it to get it to do that, and I didn't even realize that I was going to have that happen with that specific fruit. So, your character is pretty plain Jane when you first get into Roblox, so be prepared for kids to make fun of you if you just leave it that way because free is better. Um, this is the seed shop. In here you can buy seeds. They are labeled based on how often, how common, how uncommon, etc. they are. The common ones are like always in the shop. Most of the uncommons are generally speaking always in the shop. Some of them they come and go. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple of those. They obviously do have a brief tutorial. I would have to make a new character, like a new account, to show you the tutorial. Um, but it does start you off with enough mice so you can get some carrots and start making money to get going. Generally speaking, if you join a public server and you're new to the Grow Garden, people are quick to help you get going. It is a good community. These prismatic ones, they're really hard to get. You have to like really time it. They don't pop very often, but if you go and play Saturday mornings when the admin abuse happens, and that's the hour before the update change to the event, um, you can generally speaking get them there. This is the sell guy. You can sell all of your inventory. Understand if you sell your inventory, it's just going to be your fruits. So I came up here to the backpack to toggle my backpack, and it shows all my inventory. It's a lot of stuff. And I can change my hotbar stuff. It will pop up everything down here kind of random except the shovel. The shovel's always the number one unless you remove it. So that's all items there. This is your seeds. This is your fruits. These are your gear items. So this would include stuff like sprinklers. If you've heard your kids talk about sprinklers, if they play this game, that's where this is going to be. The staffs and lightning rods that you can put in your garden. Mutation sprays. Fairly new to the game. The stuff for your pets. And like your recall wrench. And crates for whatever event is going on that you have. So stuff you can get from the gear shop, or that would go in that category, will be under gear items. The paw print is for your pets. That's where all your pets will be. And this came out new this Saturday, and it's food items. So anything you make food-wise cooking would be in this tab. You can hold out a fruit. Just click on it. Now it's right there in my hand. I'll kind of turn the screen so you can see it. And now I can ask him how much this is worth. And it's worth 81,000. So then I can choose to just sell that item. Right here, I want to sell this, and it will just sell that what's in my hand, or I could sell my whole inventory. I'm not gonna do either right now. Oh, excuse me. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and unclick that and close my backpack. Before I go to the middle, this is what the standard beginning of the game, when you get started, garden will look like. You can pay to grow all the stuff in your garden, but you have to do it with real money. 375 Robux to grow it all. So that's what pops up when you click on that. But like I said, this is the um, starting part. You expand each of the sides once, and then you move to the back to expand the back. And as you can see from my garden, it's fully upgraded. It extends back pretty nicely. It will extend back twice. So it will add quite a bit to your garden. Your garden can have as much or as little chaos in it as you would like. I often find it is handy and nice to kind of go through my garden and rearrange it, reorganize it, pull stuff, put new stuff down every week after the events based on what I need for the next event. I haven't really done that in like a week or so, so my garden is still very chaotic. Um, but if I was to pull everything from it, I would make a lot of money right now. So, double-edged sword there. You do get decorations that you can put down, which come from those crates. Your pets. Okay, I'm gonna come in the middle so it's a little. I know there's a lot going on in this screen, but you see these pets moving around. This carrot, these two carrots over here on the right. If I click on them, all my pets will come up. Now you won't start with this many pets. I have upgraded to get to that point, which I need to swap some of these out, I think, unless I go pick up. Oh my gosh, what is that? Okay, added chaos. So I'm gonna go ahead and do hatch this gourmet egg, which is from this week's event. Those ostriches, I'm leaving them down because they actually help level what's in that egg when I hatch it. So just press down on E, and it's going to shake, 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 shake. And I got the mole. That's so cool. And as you've seen on the screen, he leveled from those ostriches. I'm going to come here because I kind of missed the thing. So he's in age 5. He's almost 3 kilograms, and he is the pancake mole. So that is pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and lift up all these ostriches because I'm not picking up any eggs right now. And I'm going to place him because I'm holding him. And I'll click anywhere. And now he will be my active pets. And now to see what he does, I click on view. Nice. So yeah, he works just like the regular mole. Um, but he looks cool. He looks like a pancake. So I'll take it. And all these, so that says beanstalk, windstruck, plus clay. The windstruck and clay are mutations. Um, and the best thing I'm going to tell you is go for the prismatic and divine seeds. Get them down if you're wanting to make money. And get them mutated as much as possible. If you can't play a lot, but you can have your character up, leave them up. They will stay on for 20 minutes before they idle out, which is great because then they can stay up long enough to get mutations. They can get mutations on your stuff while you're not around, which then will allow you to have stuff that's worth more money. And if you have a kid like me, my youngest, she likes that I play Grow Garden. She likes Grow Garden, but she doesn't love Grow Garden, so she just kind of idly plays Grow Garden. So she likes to be able to get the stuff without necessarily doing all the event things. Hey, look, my pancake mold dug me up some money. So because I enjoy it more, I give her some of my extra stuff. This is fairly new too. It is the pet mutations machine, and you have to have a level 50 or higher to put in there. When you put them in there, they will be returned to you at a level 1, but they will have a mutation. Let me see if I can find one in my pack. Otherwise, I could go back to my garden. Okay, so I could go back to my garden and show you which might be the easiest way to do this. Which I can click up here, garden, boom. So I'm going to come in here, and I have shiny disco bee. So its actual name of this is a disco bee. When I mutated it, it became shiny. It is now level 48, and I don't want it to be shiny. It's not like what I wanted it to have mutation wise. So once it hits level 50, I'm going to mutate it again. Let's see. My capybara, which I forgot to put down, that's in my hands, got mutated tranquil. So it will mutate my stuff as tranquil, my fruits, while also leveling up my other pets. So that's pretty cool. You can only add one mutation to them, so you have to either like it or put them in and hope you get something better. I'm trying to see what else I can put down quick. I'm trying to think what I would like to put down. I do not want to put that one down. It's a good one though. Maybe I will. And then want to kind of keep going. There we go. Oh, I can't put this one down. Well then, I guess I will pick up that one. There we go. All right. So you have seeds and sell. Every 5 minutes, the seeds will change in the seed shop. Excuse me. So then you can just hit that button and come straight over here and go, oh, is there anything I want? Nope, sure isn't. And it has, I totally like, you've probably seen it, but up here it says new seeds in 3 minutes. So it counts down for you every 5 minutes. There is a thing that I had mentioned earlier called a recall wrench. And it actually lets you be lazy instead of having to walk all the way over there to the egg shop, gear shop, and everything that's going to show you. You can just pull that out, left click anywhere on your screen, and boom, you're at the gear shop. Gear shop, I had mentioned earlier, has all those things like sprinklers and stuff, watering cans. These are brand new, so you can trade with people. Trading pets is a thing in this game, but before you had to gift it and hope they would gift back the one they're supposed to trade with you. Oops. Um, Without you getting scammed and just getting something. So I can go through all these items and why they're important a different day. I don't really feel like that's necessarily necessary for just getting started. Here you can buy pet eggs. You used to be able to see them when they added the pet mutation thing. You can't. There's only ever 3 eggs in here at a time, and its timer doesn't run the same as the seed shop and gear shop. If there are 2 eggs here, then you will have one somewhere else, which I do want that one. Um, but like I said, there's only 3, and you can see from this question mark what's in it and what the percent chance is of getting each one. Yay, my mole got me more stuff. So the starfish, if you're new to the game, that's a great one to help you make it so you can get more pet slot space, which I'll show you that in a second. Um, so you would go under pet info. Pet info, you can trade in pets to level up these spots to have extras in the different sections. So this one is for extra pet equipped slots, which is why I'm able to have 7 down because I have 4 extra. You start with 3 pets that you can have in your garden. Eggs, how many eggs you can have equipped down in your garden. I can have 3 extras, so I have a total of 6. And then pet inventory, how many pets can you have in your backpack? I think I'm at 80 right now. So I guess you start at 60? etc. And I can, so the next age requirement is 75. I have to level a pet to 75 to be willing to trade in to make that bigger. Cosmetics are expensive. It's not something I would suggest necessarily looking at when you're first starting out, but you might find that you want some of the things in it. Sometimes during the events, there are things you can, plants you can craft. These two are new to this event that we're having right now, and these are from the prehistoric event that we had a couple weeks ago. But beautiful, you have another crafting table, which I find actually to be quite great. And oh, they made it so now you have to use it over here. Interesting. Um, Tamir you used to be able to buy. So that notice that just came on my screen was letting me know all the shops that just restocked. But here you can make your lightning rod, tanning mirror, reclaimer. Reclaimers are great because if you have a rare plant down but you want to pick it up for whatever reason but you don't want to lose it by digging it up with your shovel, a reclaimer lets you get it back as a seed so you can grow that plant again at a later time. And this also has specialty sprinklers. And then some of the mutation sprays that you can make. This was from the bee event, um, which is why I have honey over here. You can get honey if you have a bee in your garden pollinating your stuff, and you sell the pollination to the traveling merchant when the appropriate one is in the garden area. So I'm gonna come over to the gear shop and see what's up, because it definitely told me there was a bunch of stuff that got restocked. Not anything I'm necessarily looking for, but I'm way over here. So I'm gonna hit seeds, and now I'm suddenly at the seed shop. I'll go ahead and check these out. Nothing great. If I suddenly felt like I needed to sell, I could just hit sell. But it's really next to the seed guy, so that was just silly. I am going to go to the middle. The middle is where you always have events. And I will show you that quick. But it's not always going to look like this. This changes week to week depending on the event. Um, right now, this event's kind of complex. There are recipes up on the wiki that you can look at. I will put a link to the wiki in the description of this video. This video is just giving you a baseline of what this game is. Excuse me. So if you were curious because your kid plays it, or you're like, I need something to do, maybe I will check this out. If you want to do this, I highly recommend it. It's a great time waster. My kid, my teenager that got me started on it, he literally plays it because it's a great time waster. He's not always in it. He plays a lot of other games on Roblox. He just likes it because it's fun. You can do things in it. It changes weekly. And one of the things he really, really loves, which I have to admit I really, really love too, because you just don't see it in games anymore, is the developer interaction with the players. In older games, like Asheron's Call, for instance, even EverQuest 2, they would have events where the developers, the devs, would come into the game and interact with players and do contests or whatever, or big events for a huge update that were unique for that moment. And you could only get whatever it was from that moment. Um, they have that every Saturday morning before they change the event in this game, which makes it unique and fun and unpredictable Saturday mornings. And that is literally part of the reason I play it. It's just for those Saturday morning fun because I know it's coming and it'll be a surprise and you never know what's going to happen. It's just so cool. Um, and with that, I think that's it. Um, It can be a lot of colors. My garden is super chaotic. I will not lie on that one at all. And I hope this was helpful. If you guys are watching this and you want more info on this game, um, let me know and I'll make a more specific video for that. I will probably continue to put at least a video up weekly of the Saturday morning chaos, giving a little sneak peek at the event that is getting put into the game that week. Other than that, I don't necessarily do a lot, especially right now. This last week was super chaotic, so I haven't been on to enjoy this event as much. I can go over the sprinkler method. I know there's lots of YouTube videos out there if you want to go looking for those. If you don't want to watch a bunch of random people, feel free to just ask me, hey, go over this thing, and I will happily do so. So, with that, I highly, highly recommend this game for parents. It's easy, it's simple, it's fun, it's a great time waster, it's a great way to take your mind off of everything, and you can play this on your phone, so you can play it on the go. I just prefer it on PC. And with that, I'm gonna go hit that bell, subscribe, like, share this, especially if you have a friend that you know's kid likes to game. Uh, I highly, highly recommend playing with your kids because you know what? You have 18 years. You have 18 years with those kids, and then they're gone. And during that time, you will build a bigger bond if they are really into video games, if you take the time to um, experience their world. It, you don't have to do anything crazy, just being there, being present, and experiencing it with them. They will remember it forever. So, stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for